You repaired nothing. You made my life. Everyone is making fun of you and criticizing you, and blogs, Instagram, and Twitter are tearing you apart." Erica swallowed the vomit that rose as she opened her eyes, and covered her mouth with her palm. She whispered, "I'm very sorry." Yandy wasn't done. After a tense silence, Yandy lunged forward and seized Erica's wrist with surprising power. Erica felt anguish sear her hand. She held back a gasp. "You believe apologizing will make this go away?" Yandy screamed, "You believe your apologies are credible?" She quickly shoved Erica aside. Erica landed hard. After slipping and hitting her heel on the table leg, an incredible agony rushed up her arm. When her wrist hit the tiled floor, her head followed, creating a horrible shattering sound in her skull as it impacted the marble edge of the table, as the globe turned and the lights above broke into a galaxy of bright stars. The taste of copper flooded her tongue. Suddenly, the music, murmur of debate, and even Yandy's furious ranting dissolved into a far-off boom. Erica's eyesight quickly got clearer before the darkness overtook her. The antiseptic sting of hospital, air filled her senses when she ultimately came to, even though she wanted to vanish the heart. Monitor's continual beep felt like a tease, and each pulse served as a reminder that she was still alive. The IV in her arm acted as a lifeline linking her to a world she didn't know, as she lay on a little stretcher with spotless white blankets wrapped around her. She squinted against the bright light as her head buzzed and her vision blurred with each pulse. Her wrist throbbed, and a tight bandage enveloped it in a cage of misery. Her body fought her efforts to sit up as nausea set in. She cringed when a gentle hand caressed her shoulder, and a nurse moved forward, a mask of professional concern, covering her face, whispering, "Take it easy. Your fall has been tough as we complete various tests. I need you to lay immobile." Erica's voice came out as a croak. "Where am I?" The nurse smiled sympathetically. "Central General, you were brought in following the events at the cafe. You hurt your wrist after hitting your head for a slight concussion, and the doctor wants to keep you under surveillance." Erica nodded and closed her eyes for a while, embarrassed, and pain building a knot in her chest like a never-ending horror movie. The images of the push, the fall, and the parcel flashed behind her closed eyes. She felt silly for ever believing she could conceal her pregnancy, and depending on Mendeecees to shield her from curious eyes on the tray next to her, her phone burst. Her belly twisted with dread as she peered at the screen messages alarms. Text after text. Dina findings reveal paternity controversy. Mendeecees in hiding. Erica hospitalized following Yandy's assault. She closed her eyes once more after sliding the phone back into the tray as it was a hot coal. Her chest knot got tighter. She just thought it would be on her terms. Since she had knew the truth would be revealed, it was all out of control. Now her room's door creaked open and a guy creeped in. Mendy saw Harris standing at the doorway, his tie untied around his neck, his suit jacket rumpled, and his eyes filled with dread, shame, and what may have been love. Tired and bloodshot met hers. A part of her still ached for assurance even if she no longer trusted him. He walked gingerly towards her, wondering whether she wanted him there, and finally he knelt next to her bed and gently put his hand on her wrist after lingering over hers. "Erica," he mumbled, his voice full of emotion. "I'm so sorry." She blinked through, turned to face him. "Where did you go?" Her voice was a fragile thread as she